All right. Debbie, you're up. Are you going through the program in 2 years, or are you planning to extend your time? And would you have done the schedule any differently?
That's a good question. And actually, I just started the program this past summer, so I'm still in the program, and I have a daughter who completed the program in 2 years while also raising two young boys and starting a job just prior to graduating from the program. So in order to help answer this question, I asked her about that as well. And she was saying that with just a bachelor's degree and no prior experience, it was hard to get a job in the marketing field. And that's when she enrolled in the IMC program that it offered credibility and experience that led her to getting her first professional marketing job. And since then, it has helped her grow in her career, and she has a full understanding of integrated marketing as a whole and how the pieces of the integrated marketing puzzle all fit together. And also, by the time I complete my classes in the spring, I'll still have 6 more to go, which includes the capstone. So, yes, I did place myself on a 2-year plan, and if everything goes smoothly, I'll graduate in the fall of 2019. I think the one thing that I wouldn't do that I did this past year is I wouldn't do a class in the summer if I already had plans. Because by the time I had enrolled in the class, I already had 3 short vacations planned, and each one of them fell within the time period of the class. And the class does take a lot of research and does take a lot of work, but you learn so much and it's all enjoyable. But that's basically the only thing I would have done differently is not to have planned a vacation during my class time.
Good advice, Debbie. Thank you. Anyone else want to share anything before I move on to the next question?
I
I would
actually,
say that I would recommend trying to get the program done in 2 years just because of the routine that you find yourself getting into as far as your going back to your time management and the way the classes build on themselves, starting with IMC 16 and moving forward. So extending it or taking time off to me would not be beneficial because I feel like I would maybe lose some of the stuff that I'd been learning, and I like the compounding uh, process of the program.
Thank you, David.
I
Alexandria, I think.
yes, I would recommend kind of going at your own pace. I, for one, have a very sporadic work schedule. I'll work 40 hours one week, 60 the next. It really depends. So for me, doubling up didn't happen until this past semester, and that was something I was really afraid of because, all of this IMC business was new to me. So each course required so much research for me. And I'd say know yourself and know how comfortable you are with the courses you're going to be taking before you make the decision to double up in order to get the program done quicker or to, take a semester off. You really have to know what's going on in your life and make that decision based off of that because each class is going to require some extra work. It's not something you can just sit down and do 4 hours a week. It definitely takes time. Well, at least for me, it did. So I would just make sure because these grades don't go away. So just make sure you're comfortable as you're taking the courses and know yourself before you make the decision of doubling up because it's definitely quite a different course load when you double up. It's a lot more